Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, good afternoon. Today's ceremony begins with the entrance of the Philippine Military Academy Band. The Philippine Military Academy traces its roots on October 25, 1898, when the Academia Militar was established by the President of the Philippine Revolutionary Army, General Emilio Aguinaldo. Since its inception, PMA has undergone several changes that led to its reputation of being an institution of excellence. It epitomizes the best traditions of the noble profession of arms and bears the highest standards of character, founded in honor and fortified by discipline. It has a proud heritage to cherish, a glorious tradition to uphold, and a vital mission to accomplish. Throughout more than 100 years, the Academy has survived and kept its basic character, a military organization committed to training young men and women for service to God, country, and people. With all these in mind, the Academy looks forward to the future as it continuously molds leaders for the nation, espousing the values of courage, integrity, and loyalty.
Attention call has just been sounded, signaling the entrance of the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines. The Philippine Military Academy started with the establishment of the Academia Militar on October 25, 1898 in Malolos, Bulacan, by the power of decree issued by the Philippine Republic President, General Emilio Aguinaldo. The Academia was a school which awarded its graduates regular commissionship in the Armed Forces of the Philippines, which lasted until 20 January 1899, before hostilities between the Filipinos and the Americans erupted. On 17 February 1905, an officer school of the Philippine Constabulary was founded at the walled city of Intramuros in Manila. 3 years later, on 01 September 1908, the school was transferred to Baguio City, initially at Camp Henry T. Allen, and subsequently a teacher's camp. On 08 September 1926, the Philippine Legislature passed Republic Act 3496, which renamed the school the Philippine Constabulary Academy and lengthened its course from 9 months to 3 years, with provisions to strengthen the faculty and revise its curriculum. On 21 December 1936, Commonwealth Act No. 1, also known as the National Defense Act, was passed. The act formally created the Philippine Military Academy, and authorized to confer a Bachelor of Science degree to its graduates after they have successfully completed the 4-year course. The outbreak of the World War II disrupted training in the academy. Classes of 1942 and 1943 graduated ahead of schedule, and its members were assigned to combat units of Bataan and other parts of the country. Many perished in the war. On 05 May 1947, the Academy reopened at Camp Henry T. Allen. Due to the need for wider grounds, the Academy moved to its present site at Fort del Pilar in Lawakan, some 10 kilometers away from downtown Baguio City, and named after the young hero of Diret Pass, General Gregorio H. del Pilar. It was developed into a military training institution with facilities and infrastructures required by a growing academy. In the 1960s, the academy underwent major changes as social humanistic courses were added to balance the techno-scientific disciplines, with a view towards providing a well-rounded education that is relevant to the needs of a growing AFP.
With the implementation of Republic Act 7192, the acceptance of women in the Academy was introduced. With this act, the Academy made a step towards the recognition of women's status and equality. The female cadets have undergone practically what their male counterparts have been tasked to do. Although living in separate quarters, they have been accorded equal treatment and training. Today, the Philippine Military Academy remains focused on its vision to reach the international standard of military academies by the year 2028, producing military professional of character, dedicated to protect and help build the nation. Its mission adheres to the philosophy that adopts a holistic view of man as body, soul, and spirit. PMA believes that future leaders can be selected, formed, and developed to their fullest potentials. Under this concept, PMA's Leader Development Program contains character development, a balanced college education, military leadership, and physical development. This total person concept is aptly captured in the PMA mission statement to instruct, train, and develop the cadets so that each graduate shall possess the character, the broad and basic military skills, and the education essential to the successful pursuit of a progressive military career. These young men and women in front of you compose the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines, coming from different regions of the archipelago, ranging as far north as Batanes to as far south as Tawi-Tawi. They were carefully selected through a series of competitive mental and physical examinations. These cadets represent different levels of our society and from all walks of life. These cadets before you are the future leaders of our armed forces and our nation.
As soon as the platoons occupy their respective places, Brigade Adjutant designates Alpha Company as the base company. In a brisk manner called the adjutant's trot, the brigade adjutant makes his way midway between the line of troops and the troop commander. In like manner, the battalion adjutants join the respective battalion staff. The brigade adjutant orders all platoon guides and sergeants to take their posts, in line with their platoons. As the corps is ordered to stand and parade rest, the band shall play a martial tune. The essential and primary purpose of the Philippine Military Academy's education and training program is to cultivate and develop the cadets to be the finest young individuals, intellectually, tactically, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, to become qualified commissioned officers in selfless service to the armed forces of the Philippines and our nation. The Academy, founded in 1898, has become true to its mission to produce educated and honorable men, preparing them with holistic education for their progressive military career. Its alumni handled key positions both in military and civilian institutions. For the Academy to accomplish this result, it shall provide to young men and women an undergraduate education of the highest quality, conducted in and facilitated by the unique PMA curriculum of military discipline, with emphasis placed on qualities of courage, integrity, and loyalty. And because of these thrusts, she was able to produce valor awardees who served as true affirmation that indeed the Filipino is worth living and dying for. PMA is a state-supported academic institution that has a glorious history to cherish. It provides a well-rounded education and training, delving on character development, academic excellence, military professionalism, and physical development. The PMA curriculum is specifically designed to produce leaders for peace or war. Because of a rapidly changing security environment, the Academy formulated its 2028 roadmap in order to align its goals with the Armed Forces of the Philippines Transformation Roadmap and Defense Planning Guidance. This roadmap will also be guided by policies from higher headquarters such as the Development Support and Security Plan and Defense System of Management. PMA program has been based for more than 100 years on the concept of selfless service of military profession for our nation.
PMA's multifaceted program is demanding. Cadet life is designed to instill in each cadet a lifelong concept of love for good and country, courage, duty, excellence, honor, humility, integrity, loyalty, respect, and solidarity. Because cadets live and coexist in close association with fellow cadets, respect for the right of others becomes their way of life. This is the spirit of the Honor Code. This is their most cherished possession. Strong religious convictions are fully respected, and high moral principles are fully encouraged inside the Academy. Therefore, every effort is made to create at the Academy an intellectual atmosphere within which cadets may mature in their religious beliefs. Cadets attend denominational church services of their preference, inside and outside the Academy, where they will find a warm welcome at various cadet-oriented programs, including Bible study, Sunday school, church choirs, and church-sponsored social activities. Finally, after 4 long years of hard work and training comes graduation. This event means a promotion of the plebes to yearlings. To the third-class cadets, it is another year of completion closer to their goals. To the second-class cadets, this signals that they should assume overall leadership of the Corps. And to the seniors, graduation signifies the beginning of a life of selfless service to our country and people as regular officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines.
The brigade adjutant faces about, salutes and renders to the brigade commander that the cadet corps is formed.
In a short while, the brigade commander will give a series of commands for the Corps to execute. The Manual of Arms. Starting with right shoulder arms, left shoulder arms, port arms, Order arms. Inspection arms. And finally, order arms.
The brigade commander orders the adjutant to account the troops. After receiving the reports, the brigade adjutant faces about, salutes and renders to the brigade commander, "Sir, the corps all present and accounted for." The brigade commander then orders the adjutant to publish the orders of the day. After publishing the orders, the brigade adjutant gives the command officer center march. He then proceeds to his position with the brigade staff, as cadet officers from each battalion march forward to receive instructions from the brigade commander.
Communications, orders, and disseminations must pass through proper channels. This is a practice observed in the military profession, which signifies the importance of the chain of command. Through the chain of command, a more effective and efficient working arrangement results among men of arms. Now, approaching the grandstand, ladies and gentlemen, are the members of the chain of command, the officers of the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines. Upon the salute of his officers, the brigade commander acknowledges gives instructions, and directs them to proceed back to their respective posts. While inside the hallowed grounds of this great institution, the cadets must endure the challenging training. The military system characterizes and distinguishes the unique life inside PMA. It fosters punctuality, order, discipline, and respect for authority. By placing cadets in a uniform plane, it enables these young men and women to advance through self-reliance, initiative, and strength of character.
The brigade commander orders the corps to present arms. To present the corps to our guest of honor, Police Director General Ronald M. Dela Rosa, the 21st Chief of the Philippine National Police. The audience is requested to stand. Thank you. You may now be seated.
Military ceremonial parades have been established to bestow honor to the Philippine flag, our national symbol. Recipients of awards and decorations are also accorded this honor. This is followed by the inspection of the troops if the reviewing officer so desires. Police Director General Ronald Marapon de la Rosa is the 21st Chief of the Philippine National Police. He was born on 21 January 1962 in Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur. He is a proud member of PMA Sinagdala class of 1986. Upon graduating in 1986, Police Director General De La Rosa joined the Philippine Constabulary, the forerunner organization of the Philippine National Police. He then joined the 11th Regional Special Action Force, after which he joined the Davao City Police as a junior officer. For several years, he served in the Davao provinces and Compostela Valley, where he gained knowledge and experience and became known with his exemplary crime-fighting skills. As one of the nation's top cop, he always placed value in ceaseless learning as an essential way in enhancing his skills and expertise as a police officer and as a leader. Police Director General Dela Rosa has undergone various trainings and schoolings abroad, such as FBI National Academy's 221st session in Virginia, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, trooping in line before you is the 21st Chief of the Philippine National Police, Police Director General Ronald M. De La Rosa. He is accompanied by the Assistant Superintendent, Philippine Military Academy, Brigadier General Ferdinand M. Cartujano, Armed Forces of the Philippines, and by the Brigade Commander, Cadet First Captain John Leden Tubong Banwa, CCAFP. General De La Rosa also has a doctorate in Development Administration from University of Southeastern Philippines in Davao City. He also undergone U.S. Ranger course in Fort Benning, Georgia, USA, and Air Marshal Instructor's course in Australia. General De La Rosa's 3 decades in the service is capped by his numerous awards and decorations, among which are the following: PNP Distinguished Conduct Medal, Medalya ng Pambihirang Paglilingkod, Medalya ng Kagitingan, and Bronze Cross medals. Bato, a moniker, as he came to be known, is a clear description of his commitment and resolve to build and restore peace in the Philippine society. Looking back at history, trooping the line was brought about by the invasion of the mainland Greece by the Dorians in 1200 BC. This is the act of inspecting the soldiers before and after each battle. Today, we still observe this military tradition to signify the common trust between the troops and their commander. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor, Police Director General Ronald M. De La Rosa, 21st Chief of the Philippine National Police.
The brigade commander orders the colors to proceed to the center for the awarding ceremony.
May we request everyone to stand for the honors to the nation. Thank you. You may now be seated.
May we request everyone to stand for the awarding ceremony. Headquarters, Philippine Military Academy, Fort General Gregorio H. Del Pilar, Baguio City. General Orders Number 247, dated 16 April 2018. The Outstanding PMA Alumnus Award, ulirang alumnus ng Akademya. Pursuant to HPMA Standing Operating Procedure Number 11, dated 10 June 2015. The Outstanding PMA Alumnus Award is hereby presented to Police Director General Ronald M. Dela Rosa, O-02992, Philippine National Police, PMA Class 1986. In recognition of his distinguished service in various fields of endeavor and designation, as the 21st Chief of the Philippine National Police. This milestone in his brilliant career is a testimony of his exceptional leadership and dedication that brought honor to his proud alma mater. Given this 16th day of April 2018 at the headquarters, Philippine Military Academy, Fort General Gregorio H. Del Pilar, Baguio City. Signed, Donato B. San Juan II, Lieutenant General, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Superintendent, Philippine Military Academy.
At this juncture, may we call in the Assistant Superintendent, Philippine Military Academy, Brigadier General Ferdinand M. Cartojano, Armed Forces of the Philippines, to introduce our guest of honor and speaker.
To our guest of honor and speaker, of whom I will reintroduce a little later, to Ma'am Grace Nancy Dela Rosa. Ma'am, welcome. To the three kids, two lovely daughters of our honoree, Mona Lisa and Marian Cristel. I'd like also to acknowledge the senior officers of PMA around. I have with me is the Commandant of Cadets, Brigadier General Boy Faustino, the Dean of Academics and Head Academic Group, my idol, Brigadier General Joseph Villanueva, the Chief of Academy Staff, Colonel June Naibe. This is a little hard for me. Sir, in as much I would like to call individually, all of you might take 2 hours. So rather, I'll call you en masse to the dashing and gallant members of PMA Sinagtala class of 1986. Sir, please rise to be recognized. Thank you, sir. And likewise, to all the lovely Sinagtalan ladies. Ma'am, please rise, ma'am. Welcome to PMA, ma'am. But I have to comply to my wife and to my sister. I'd like to recognize two other Sinagtalans around. First of all, I would like to cite Police Director, Deputy Director General Fernando Hongyongko Mendez Jr. Sir, he happens to be my cousin. And to comply with my wife, I'd like to call Sir Cesar Mangao. He is a cousin of my wife. Sir, good to see you. Further, I would like to recognize the presence of two of my classmates and mistas. I'd like to call on Chief Superintendent Arwin Pagkalinawan. He's the DRDA of Procor. And likewise, Police Chief Superintendent John Bulalakaw, the PIO, and wife Mary Rose. Hello. Comply. To other senior officers around, Cavaliers and alumni, friends, members of the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Sir, first of all, I'd like to relay the apologies of our Superintendent, Lieutenant General Donato B. San Juan II, for not being around. There's an ongoing AUP Command Conference presently ongoing at Camp Aguinaldo. And for that matter, he tapped us, his senior officers, to receive in his behalf you and your party, sir. And for that, I would like to welcome you, your loved ones, and the members of your party here in our humble abode, the Philippine Military Academy, where your military and police career began. And now, let me reintroduce our guest of honor and speaker. Faced with the daunting task to eradicate crime, the illegal drug menace, and corruption in the country, the 21st Chief of the Philippine National Police assumed his post on July 1, 2016, with rock-hard determination to succeed in this mission. Nicknamed Bato, a moniker borrowed from Barangay Bato, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, where he grew up. Police Director General Ronald Marapon Dela Rosa is a proud member of the Philippine Military Academy Sinagtala class of 1986. From his humble beginnings in Davao del Sur, he was able to finish high school but almost missed college because of financial difficulties until he passed a scholarship application at Mindanao State University in Marawi City. In 1982, he pursued his dream of becoming a soldier and entered PMA till his graduation in 1986. He then joined the Philippine Constabulary, the forerunner of the Philippine National Police, as a young lieutenant. He immediately joined the 11th Regional Special Action Force, his very first assignment, after which he joined Davao City Police as a junior officer. He served many years in Davao Province and Compostela Valley, where he developed his knowledge and skills in crime fighting and became known as a no-nonsense and tough police officer who got things done. Bato, as he came to be known, rose from being a young chief of police station commander to becoming the battalion commander of the 11th Regional Special Action Force and later provincial director of the Compostela Valley and Davao del Sur provincial police offices. He later became the city director of Davao City Police Office. Prior to becoming the nation's top cop, he held key posts at the Philippine Intelligence Group from 2013 to 2015, then became the executive officer of the PNP Directorate for Human Resource and Doctrine Development until 2016. He is known for leading Davao City Police in successfully implementing Oplan Tokhang, or knock and plead, where policemen knock on the doors of suspected illegal drug personalities and criminals and ask them to give up and mend their ways. As he said, if they refuse to stop, the police will make them stop. Professing a zero-tolerance approach to rogues in uniform, particularly those involved in the illegal drug trade, he has also vowed to rid the police organization of scalawags. Throughout the service, he has always been placed a premium on continuing education as an important tool in enhancing skills and expertise as a police officer and a leader. Among others, he attended the FBI National Academy's 221st session in Virginia and the U.S. Ranger Course in Fort Benning, Georgia, United States. Took the FBI Asia Pacific Retrainer Course and the Air Marshal Instructors Course in Australia, and graduated at the top of his class when he took the Scout Ranger Orientation Course in Tanay Rizal and the Police Intelligence Course Advanced Course. He has also a doctorate in Development Administration from the University of Southeastern Philippines in Davao City. A bemedaled police officer, he has the distinction of being the PMAAI's Cavalier Awardee for Outstanding Performance in Police Operations in 2015, the PNP Achievement Awardee in the Field of Operations in 2013, and the PNP Senior PC of the Year for Operations in 2012, among others. In his 3 decades in the service, he has received numerous medals such as the Medalya ng Kabayanihan or the PNP Distinguished Conduct Medal, which is the second highest medal in the PNP. The Medalya ng Pambihirang Paglilingkod, Medalya ng Kagitingan, Medalya ng Kadakilaan, Medalya ng Kagalingan, Medalya ng Kasanayan, Medalya ng Papuri, Bronze Cross, and Military Merit Medals. In August 2016, he was given an award for outstanding law enforcement by the Volunteers Against Crime and Corruption, or VACC, during their 18th founding anniversary celebration. In November 2016, he was the first police general and one of 17 peace laureates from different countries to receive the Gusi Peace Prize, which recognizes individuals and organizations who have contributed to global peace and progress in different fields of endeavor. In the same month, he also received the Vanguard of Peace and Order Award from the Philippine First Investment Council Corporation. In February of this year, the Indonesia National Police conferred on him the Bintang Bayangkara Utama or Medal of Honor, the highest medal for the Indonesian National Police presented by no other than the President of the Republic of Indonesia. The award was given in appreciation for its important role in cooperation and contribution to the security of Indonesia and the Philippines in the past and for the future. Living up to his moniker, Police Director General Ronald Dela Rosa brings to the PNP his rock-hard commitment and resolve to help his mentor and Commander-in-Chief, President Rodrigo Duterte, in eradicating crime, the illegal drug problem, and corruption in the country. Happily married to Mrs. Grace Nancy C. Dela Rosa, their union is blessed with 3 children, namely Mona Lisa, Marian Cristel, and Rock Comandante. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present before you a proud member of PMA Sinagtala class of 1986 from Alpha Company. From Alpha Company. Mahina. The 21st Chief of the Philippine National Police, Police Director General Ronald Bato Marapon de la Rosa.
Please take your seats. Thank you, General Ferdinand Cartujano, for that very long introduction. Si Cartu Jane was my boxing mate sa PMA Boxing Core Squad. Iba yung feeling ko eh. Parang ako lumulutang sa kwan, alapaap, parang cloud 9. Brigade Commander, please bring your troops to Tikas Pahinga. To the Assistant Commandant, Assistant Superintendent, General Cartujano, please extend my sincere gratitude to General S.J. San Juan for this fleeting recognition of my service. Salamat pakisabi. Kay the Commandant of Cadets, si Boboy Faustino, General Faustino, si Corps of Professors, Dean of Academics, General Villanueva, sir. And si Colonel Navy, Chief of Staff of Academics. Of course, to the members of PMA Class 86, please stand up, mga mista. Maraming salamat. Mas marami pa sana ito kung hindi nagkataon na may command conference yung Armed Forces of the Philippines. Kaya kulang. But anyway, thank you for coming over. Thank you, Mr. Please sit down. It's led by no less than the Deputy Chief PNP for Operations, General Mendez, and TCDS, General Gamboa, members of my directorial staff, the Director for Logistics, General Ramos, Director for Controllership, General Proganan, Director for Operations, si General Picoy Gasculan, and Director for Investigation and Detective Management, si General Maymay Saruna. And sino pa bang directorial staff na dito? Ito, according to Korean National Police, si General Rock. Hindi sila makapag-pronounce ng Roque, yung mga Koreano. General Rock. Si General Roque, my Director for Plans, and the rest of my mista, both active and retired. Dito rin pala si General Cobos, the incoming Director for Personnel and Records Management. Mga bista ko na both retired and active from the PNP and the AFP. Of course, yung mga ladies natin, please stand up. Napakaganda itong mga ladies natin sa PMA Class 86. Maraming salamat, bista. Thank you. Alam nyo, kahit na makulimlim na yung panahon, naka-shades pa rin sila. Hindi yan para sa cover sa init ng araw, kundi iiyak yan sila mamaya dahil mamimiss na nila ako. Kaya nagkukover yan ng kanilang mga mata. Iiyak yan mamaya. Yung aking pamilya pala, nakalimutan ko. Aking palangga, may one and only. Grace Nancy Dela Rosa. Hindi siya naging cadet girl ko. But siya ang naging 5-star general ko. Wala nang iba. My daughters, Mona Lisa De La Rosa. My second daughter, who is also a pilot. Nurse yun si Mona Lisa, si Marian Cristel, isa pilot, Marian Cristel De La Rosa, whose boyfriend also is from the Philippine Air Force. Yung aking edicamp kanina. Nagtataka sila, bakit daw ako police? Tapos yung aking edicamp is Air Force officer. Si Lieutenant Bennett Estuista. Huwag mong lukuhin yung anak ko, ha? Bisyon. Yung aking mother, si Andresia Marapon de la Rosa. Tindog. Tumba. Alam mo, she's already weak, but pinilit ko talaga siyang umakyat dito sa PMA because during our cadet time, yung kadete pa kami, sa hirap ng buhay, isang beses lang siya corporation, yung very significant moments of the cadet life, recognition, incorporation, recognition, and graduation. Kung talagang hirap kayo, at least yung tatlo, maatinan niya ng parents mo. Pero yung mga mayayaman na kadete, pwede yan every weekend, andito yung parents nila, nagbisita, may dala nilang models. Pero ako noon, talagang hirap yung parents ko bumili ng ticket ng barko. Barko pa, hindi aeroplano. Sasakay ng barko para makarating sa Manila. Kaya finally, yung parents ko, nakaakyat dito sa Baguio, nung graduation na talaga. Isang beses lang, nung graduation na. So, ipagilang akyat mo na ito, ma. Sabi ko, mag-maximize ka habang nasa active service ba ko, akyat ng Baguio para makabawi ka. Of course, yung father ko is already in heaven. I'm sure masaya siya ngayon. My brother, Winky De La Rosa, my sisters, Ruby Ann and Grace and Leah May, mga pamangkin ko, yung buong pamilya, buong angkan ng isang barangay ito eh, from Batasan. Tayo nga kayo, buong barangay. O isang barangay ito. Isang barangay sa Batasan, Quezon City. Yung aking mga officers and PNCOs and NUPs from the OCPNP. Tayo kayo. Sana yun? Dito. Dami. Thank you. Yung aking mga security. Nasaan na kayo? Andyan sa likod. Mga security ko yan. They've been keeping me safe from the drug lords for the last 21 months. Thank you for your service. Thank you for keeping us safe. Not only me, but the whole family. Sa inyong lahat, of course, yung mga officers, ito yung may chickens. Ito ang mga playboy ko, mga class 89. Tumayo nga kayo. Si General Pero, mga chickens ko yan. Si General Bal de Leon, and si General, incoming General Chiki Malayo. Chiki Malayo. So, andito rin yung ating mga class 88. Si Jan Bulalakaw, may PIO. Sino kasama mo ba? Si Erwin, Pagkalinawan, nandiyan ba? At saka si Colonel Divina. Thank you. Sa ating lahat, magandang hapon po. Pasensya na kayo. Ay, si General Abinido pala, nakita ko. Sir, mabuti andito ka. Salamat, sir. And also, mga officers na ito, they've been with me. Kaya, pinilit talaga lang umakyat dito sa Baguio dahil may mga pinagsamahan kami. Itong grupo na ito. Kayo mga PNP class 97 ba kayo? O 96? Tayo. Mga PNP graduates yan. Yes, upo kayo. Na Colonel Mincio. PD ka ng Benguet. Salamat sa pagdating. Yung aking mga kaibigan sa media. Wala na, mamimiss na niyo ako. Mamimiss ko rin kayo talaga. Honestly, I will really miss you. Salamat sa pagdating dito. Members of the Cadet Corps, magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Magandang hapon. Alpa! Ayaw sumagot. Ano? Uwa? Akala ko upaw. Please, alam nyo kanina, yung papasok kami dito, nag-approach kami dyan, we use our brand new helicopter ng PNP. Kasama ko doon si General Gamboa, si General Purganan, General Ramos, at saka si General Kaskulan. Kami sa loob ng aeroplano. Kaya kung bumagsak yung helicopter kanina, ubos yung command group ng PNP. Ang buhay lang doon si General Mendez dahil nagbailan Hindi sumabay sa amin. Pero sa awa ng Diyos, ang ganda ng lipad ng aeroplano namin. Napaka-safe. Ang ganda. We approach that area. Pag-approach namin dyan, nag-sentimental journey muna kami. Nagpa-picture ako dito. Kitang-kita ko itong grounds ng Fort del Pilar. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, what a journey it has been. It all started here in Fort del Pilar, Baguio City. And I'm winding up my career here also in Fort del Pilar. Sabi ko, thank you, PMA, for making me what I am today. Napakalaking utang na loob ko sa PMA. Kaya kanina habang pinapapirma ko doon sa logbook nung pagdating ko, naglagay po ko ng kuwan doon, dedication, remarks. Hindi ko mapigilan, tumulo yung luha ko. Sinulat ko doon, PMA, PMA, oh hail today. Thank you for, ano yung sinulat ko ba? Kalimutan ko. Ano sinulat ko? Thank you. Basahin ko. Taka, bakit ako napaiyak na sa kalimutan ko? Retirable na talaga eh. Oh. May sinulat ako ron eh. Ganito pa sabi ko. Sinulat ko ron. PMA, thank you for making the life of young Filipinos meaningful. Alam niyo ano ibig sabihin doon, di ba? Pasalamat ako naging meaningful yung buhay ko dahil sa PMA. Bakit ako nagkaganito ngayon? Dahil sa PMA. I cannot express kung paano ko pasalamatan yung ating alma mater. Pero bago tayo hahaba ng bulahan natin, basahin ko muna itong aking prepared speech. Ha? Please allow me. In a few days, I will be hanging my uniform as I conclude 36 years of faithful service as a police officer and public servant. And there is nothing more meaningful at this point in my life and career than to set foot once more on these very grounds where it all started for me. Alala ko ba, 36 years ago, sumakay ako ng barko from Davao to Manila. Pagdating ko sa Manila, sumakay ako ng bus papuntang Biluna para magpa-medical check-up. Sumakay ako ng bus. Maalala ko pa, ang pangalan ng bus was JD Bus Line. Kulay pula. O JD Bus Line. Yung upuan niya, kahoy, wala pang foam. JD Bus Line. 1982 yun. Punong-puno yung bus. Naipit na ako. Yung paa ko, nakatsinilas lang ako eh. Wala akong sapatos noon. Katsinilas ako sumakay ng bus. Yung paa ko, inapakan ng isang tao. Malaking tao. Masakit na masakit yung paa ko. Nakatayo kami doon sa loob ng bus. Hindi ko alam paano sabihin dahil hindi ako marunong magtagalog. Bisaya ako eh. Gusto kong sabihin na tanggalin mo yung paa mo dahil masakit yung paa ko. At hindi ko alam kung paano sabihin sa Tagalog. Sabi ko, hindi ko alam, sabihin ko lang sana na hindi ko alam na yung ibig sabihin pala ng sa amin sa Bisaya, agoy. Sa Tagalog pala, aray. Aray pala ibig sabihin noon. Hindi, wala na akong magawa kundi sinabi ko. Tinanggal ko yung paa ko, sabi ko, agoy, agoy, agoy. Sabi ko, yun, natanggal niya yung paa na nakaapak sa aking paa. That was 36 years ago. Sigurado ko dyan, marami dyan kaditi dyan, lalo taga Mindanao. Hindi marunong magtagalog. Ngayon, marunong na kayo. Matagal na kayo dito. This is a long way from my humble home in Barangay Bato, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur, where I nurtured my dreams of someday making a difference in this world and giving my parents a comfortable life. But the distance did not keep me from taking that first memorable trip in 1982 to the hallowed grounds of this revered institution, which marked the start of my journey of service. There was no turning back from then on. Young as I was, I had the heart for adventure, ready to taste the rigors and challenges of cadet life. But more than this, I dream of someday becoming a respected and accomplished uniformed officer serving my country and people and making my parents truly proud of me. It was this dream that helped me endure the pains and hardship of cadet life. Imagine lang ninyo, every after mess, dito Misol, every after mess, yung barracks namin sa Alpha Company, dito, Central Barracks, every after mess, hina-hijack ako ng mga taga-Paxrat Company. Dinadala ako doon sa Mayo Hall. Halos every gabi-gabi yan. Pagdating doon, lahat na ginagawa na sa akin. Then, pag mag-start na yung initial call to quarters, ano bang sound na initial call to quarters? Basta mahaba yan eh. First note ng initial call to quarters, you can just imagine, i-release nila ako dyan sa Mayo Hall. Mabuti sana kung in good working condition. Minsan lupay-pay na. Pag-release sa akin dyan, tatakbo ko, i-dash ko yan hanggang Central Barracks. Pagdating doon, tamang-tama yung last note ng initial call to quarters, mahawakan ko yung doorknob ng aking room. Safe na. Ganun pa rin ba kayo ngayon? Ha? Wala na? Hindi, yung kan ba? Yung ICTQ, dapat initial call to quarters, nasa loob ka na ng barracks, kwarto mo. Meron pa rin. So kaya nga, takbo. Takbo mabilis kasi pag last note, hindi ka nakahawak sa yung doorknob, wala. Talagang report yourself. Dahil pagkatok ng APAY, Assistant Pro Inspector, is this room all right, sir? Hindi ka makapag-all right dahil na-late ka eh. So you have to report yourself. Ganun ka-importante yung honor code sa atin. Today, I am back to render one more salute. This time, my last in this academy. As I bid goodbye to the service that has been the center of my life for the past 36 years. Despite the many rough roads and tremendous risks and dangers along the way, it was a journey that I would take again without second thoughts if given the chance. As I speak, I feel deeply grateful to the Lord for letting me pass this way in my life. I now journey on, better armed with the experiences of a lifetime and richly equipped with the ideals of courage, integrity, and loyalty, instilled in me by this great institution. Ideals which I know will carry me on to greater achievements in my life. I now look back happy and fulfilled for having lived my dream. Totoo yun. I really lived my dream. It was my dream to become an officer of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. And I have lived my dream. And thankful that here you are, our young cadets, ready to be trained and molded into the officers who will carry on with the mission to serve God, country, and people. I want to tell you that if there is one thing that carried me through the rough roads of my journey and helped me weather the tremendous storms of life in the uniform service, it was my deep adherence to the honor code that was instilled in me. During my years in the academy, this is the same honor code that later guided me in my career as I served from one police unit to another. leading my men in the battlefields of crime, insurgency, and terrorism. And this is the same honor code fortified by the ideals of courage, integrity, and loyalty that armed me and carried me through the great trials and overwhelming challenges that I faced as I led the men and women of the Philippine National Police in the relentless war on drugs, crime, and corruption. Alam nyo, honor code is what separates us from the rest. We must honor the honor code all the time. The PNP press corps, you can ask them, they are used to me in telling what is the truth. Every time na-interview nila ako, I don't care if it will mean harm to me or to the PNP. I don't care if it will result to disaster. I don't care kung ako'y mamalasin. I don't care kung anong mangyari. Basta ang importante, sinasabi ko sa kanila at sa publiko ang totoo. Ayaw ko magsinungaling. Pinaprangka ko sa kanila, I am not the kind of a leader na itatago yung katotohanan para lang magpapugi. I am not the kind of a leader na gagawa ng alibis dahil hindi kayang tanggapin ang katotohanan. Pag sinabi nila, Sir, pumalpak kayo. Yes, pumalpak kami. Inaamin namin yan. Hindi ako nagbibigay ng rason. Hindi ako nagbibigay ng alibay. Sir, mahina kayo. Nalusutan kayo. Yes, totoo yan. Mahina kami, nalusutan kami. I would never make any alibis or make up stories just to appear handsome before the public. Nilalabas ko kung anong totoo. Even if it will cost my career, even if it will cost everything that I have worked hard for. Basta importante, masabi ko ang totoo at hindi ako nagsisinungaling. Diba? PNP Press Corps? Yeah. The truth hurts, but I have to accept the truth. I have to tell you what is the truth. Kaya maraming beses ako minamalas, but still, tumatayo naman ako. Once I fell down, I stood up. Dahil, nasa katotohanan tayo. Yan huwag niyong kalimutan ha, kayo mga kadete. Yung honor code natin, that is the game changer in everything that you do. It will change everything if you stick to the honor code. Kaya dapat patuloy tayo na i-honor natin yung ating honor code. Alam mo, pag ikaw ay commander, pag yung mga subordinate commanders mo, kung yan ay lahat ay bugo-bugo, napakadaling i-manage yung unit. Dahil isang beses mo lang. Tanungin yung mga subordinate commanders mo, complied ka ba? Walang rason na sabihin. Yes sir lang na yan or no sir. Pero pag walang honor code yung tinatanong mo, complied ka ba? Sir, ganito, ganon. Ang daming rason sinasabi. Kaya, that separates us from the rest. Huwag niyo sayangin. My dear cadets, let me now urge you to keep the heart, the PMA ideals, even as you must abide at all times with the honor code. The opportunity you have been given to be trained and molded by this institution into the future. Officers of our armed services is a gift that is given to only a chosen few. There are many among our youth who aspire to enter the PMA, but not everyone is fortunate to make it through. Do not waste your chance. I now leave the service happy in the thought that we are never wanting in young men and women who wish to join the long gray line to render their share and offer their lives in protecting our democratic institutions and ensuring peace and security in our beloved nation. To each of you, our dear cadets, go my earnest prayers and high hopes that you will endure the rigors of the training, persist in achieving your dreams, and soon march on the same grounds as you render your first salute as officers of the armed forces. And as I finally leave these grounds as a uniformed officer, I thank the Philippine Military Academy not only for all that I have become this past 36 years, but for continuing to mold fine officers and leaders who serve and protect our beloved nation. I thank the men and women of the Philippine National Police who have strongly supported my leadership this past 21 months and who will now carry on with the mission to serve and protect the community. I thank the gallant members of PMA Sinagtala class of 1986, my beloved Mistax, who never left my side during my entire service and who provided the cheers, the applause, and the encouragement in the turbulent days of my term as Chief of the Philippine National Police. Nakita mo kung kita niyo kung gaano ko kamahal ng mga mista ko. The troop the line with me. Up to the last minute of my retirement, they are with me. Thank you, mga mista. Thank you. Dapat kayo, gano'n rin yung kamahal ang mista ninyo. Walang ibang didepensa sa inyo pagdating sa field. Pag pwede kang pabayaan ang upper class mo, pwede kang submarinuhin ng yung underclass. Pero yung mista mo talaga, mista, no matter how shabby, no matter how very lax, no matter how snappy, yung mista mo, your mista will always be your mista. Makipagpatayan yan sa'yo. Kahit anong mangyari, hindi ka iiwan yan. Yung, maalala ko, andito si Colonel Mangkaw at saka si General Paklib during our lieutenant days. Mag-away-away kami niyan dahil hindi sa chicks mag-away-away basta meron kami basta may mga disagreements. Pero pagdating sa sitwasyon na maengkwentro yung isa, hindi ko talaga mapigilan, hindi ko talaga kayang tiisin na hindi ako makapag-reinforce sa aking mista. Hindi ko talaga pwede pabayaan. Kahit na nag-away-away kami. Pero pagdating sa engkwentro, talagang nandyan. Kasama ko yan, mga second lieutenant pa kami nung napakalakas pa yung NPA doon sa Davao region noon. I thank the members of the community from all over the country who believed in me and supported my advocacies, especially in the campaign against illegal drugs, and for urging me on amidst the risks and dangers of my work. I thank the members of my family, my beloved wife, Grace Nancy. Langga. I am yours. Finally, I am all yours. Kahit yung misis ko, tanungin mo yan kung na-break ko yung honor code. Pag tinanong niya ko, sino yung ka-text mo dyan? Sino yung ka-chat mo dyan? Sagot ka ko, babae lang ka, babae. Hindi ako pwede mag-sinungaling. Bakit? Chicks mo na yan. Siguro kung papayagan mo ako, pero kung hindi mo ko papayagan, hindi ko maging chicks ito. So yun, that's how honest I am. Yeah. Alam mo, pag mag-chief PNP ka, napakaraming, ang tawag niyan? Ano yung stalkers? Stalkers, totoo yan. Akala nyo mga artista lang ang ni-stalk ng mga fans nila? Yung Chief PNP. Ang daming kong stalkers, kaya yan yun, magmahula ko ng misis ko, sinasagot ko yung mga chat nila. Mga stalkers ko yun, langga, di ba? Stalkers. My beloved wife, Grace Nancy, who never left my side amidst the ups and downs, the risks and threats, the defeats and victories of my job, who cried with me during my lowest points and cheered with me in my victories. Kaya kailangang mahalin ninyo inyong asawa. Walang ibang sasama sa iyo pag ikaw umiiyak. Yung asawa mo lang. Pag malungkot ka dahil sa frustrations mo sa serbisyo, walang ibang dadamay sa iyo kundi ang misis mo. Kaya mahalin mo. I can just imagine yung mga nagre-retire na no, na wala ng asawa. Pakahirap siguro. I cannot imagine. Yung mga asawa ba na nauna nang namatay? O kaya, okay lang kung namatay. Yung iiwan ka talaga ng asawa mo dahil wala kang kwenta nga sa husband. Hindi ko ma-imagine. Ha? Matanda ka na, retired ka na. Pag retire mo, pagtanggal mo ng uniforme mo, pag-uwi mo sa bahay, wala kang asawa na mararatnan. Napakahirap kaya. Mga mista, let us love our wives, ha? Alagaan natin yung ating mga asawa. Wala mag-aalaga sa atin pag retired natin. Above all, sandali. I thank my children for their unconditional love and understanding. Kaya nga, retired na ako, I have all the time with my children. Pero ang problema ko, may mga kanya-kanyang boyfriend na rin. Ano ito? Hirap, no? Yung cycle of life. Nung hinahanap ka ng mga anak mo, hindi mo kaya silang samahan palagi dahil engaged ka sa iyong trabaho. Assign ka anywhere in the Philippines. Ngayong retired ka na, may time ka na para sa kanila, sila naman ang walang time sa iyo dahil may mga boyfriend na. May mga kanya-kanya ng karir. So, kailangan hanggat kaya mong isama at bigyan ng quality life, quality time, yung inyong mga anak, gawin talaga nyo yan. Magmaliit pa. Gawan nyo ng paraan. Dahil pag bandang dulo, you have all the money, napakalaki ng retirement ko, ha? Ha? Ang laki ng retirement ko. Anong estimate ng retirement ko? 14 million? Ha? Around 14 million, 15 million yung retirement na matatanggap ko. Marami na akong pira pang-bribe sa mga anak ko. Mag-Jollibee tayo o mag-McDonald's. Kaso wala na eh. May mga boyfriend na eh. Hindi ko na madala ito. Wala na. Ha? Ulitin ko, huwag mong lukuhin yung anak ko. Above all, I thank from the bottom of my heart my mentor, my second father, my friend, my commander-in-chief, and my president, no less than President Rodrigo Duterte, for his trust and confidence. Confidence in me for giving me the biggest break in my career as a police officer. Ay po, kung hindi dahil kay President Duterte, hindi magkakaroon ng Chief PNP, ang Philippine National Police. Hindi magkakaroon ng isang chief na probinsyano. Hindi magkakaroon ng Chief PNP na nanggagaling sa Mindanao. I am the first Chief PNP from Mindanao. Kaya kami mga taga Mindanao, napakalaki ang aming pasasalamat sa ating Pangulong Duterte. Binigyan kami ng break. O baka, ako na lang ang maging Chief PNP ng taga Mindanao dahil ang susunod sa akin, taga Pampanga naman yung si General Albayalde. Baka masundan pa ng isa, si General Gamboa. Isang taga Mindanao rin, taga Davao. Ah. Kaya nga, nandun kami kagabi. The present, the next. Ako daw the present, the next si General Albayalde. Si General Gamboa daw yung the future. May nagbigay ng note sa akin. Pakibati daw yung aking mga kapatid. Yung pala. Yung kapatid ko pala nandun ngayon sa Amerika, nasa Las Vegas. Isang police din ng Las Vegas Metropolice Department. Si Ferdinand Dela Rosa, my younger brother. And also, my eldest brother, who is now in Canada. Nandun sa Toronto, Canada, si Benjamin Dela Rosa. And another sister, si Grace Dela Rosa, nandun rin sa Ottawa, Canada. So kung nanonood kayo ngayon ng live, lugi kayo. Wala kayo dito. Also, I would like to thank my squad mates who flew all the way from Canada and from New York just to attend my retirement. Bok, si Colonel Vicente Misael Mina and si Russell Ramos from Canada and from New York. Salamat, Mista, squad mate. At yung isang squad mate ko, si Chole Cabanban. My squad mate forever. Natats ako, Bok, at talagang umuwi kayo. At kay Muna. Mista, salamat. Of course, I thank our Almighty God with all my heart for His constant light and guidance. And for His greater glory, I offer all this. Before I end pala, yung aking, saan yung in-announce ko ba? Yung, saan yun? Ito. I would like to announce that the Philippine National Police is donating to the Philippine Military Academy a 3.2 meter video wall. 3.2 million pala worth na video wall. Akala ko meter. Million pala. 3.2 million worth of video wall and another 5 million worth of state-of-the-art public address system for a total of 8.5 million. At saka, meron pa pala. 2 Starrex daw na van na hinihingi ni General Villanueva eh. Mahirap yung hihinga ka ng upper class mo. Under class maghingi, pwede mo pang next time na. Pero pag upper class maghingi, talagang bibigay ka kagad. So, 2 Starrex van? Ha? Sa komandant. At saka dito sa academic room. Yung aso pala. Hanapan natin ang paraan. Marami pang pwedeng habakan dyan pa sila na makakatulong yan. Pwede ko lang ihinto yung pagsasalita ko? Ha? Pagod na kayo? Nag-enjoy kayo dyan. Ang sarap ng panahon, no? Ang lamig. To all of you, I render my firm salute. Mula sa aking puso, maraming salamat po.
At this point, Brigadier General Ferdinand M. Cartujano, Armed Forces of the Philippines, Assistant Superintendent, Philippine Military Academy, will present a memento. The PMA Cadet Shaku, a symbol of steadfast principles signifying cadets' strong stand against proclivity, is presented to Police Director General Ronald M. Dela Rosa, 21st Chief, Philippine National Police. And the picture taken during the arrival honors held at the Philippine Military Academy, Fort General Gregorio H. Del Pilar, Baguio City, on 16 April 2018, presented by the officers, men and women of the Philippine Military Academy and the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines. Likewise, Lieutenant Colonel Angelita N. Murillo, Corps of Professors, General Staff Corps, Director, Center for Leadership and Professional Excellence, will present a gift to Mrs. Nancy De La Rosa, wife of Police Director General Ronald M. De La Rosa, Philippine National Police. Please rise for the singing of the PMA Alma Mater song. be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, passing in review before you is the Cadet Corps Armed Forces of the Philippines, led by the Brigade Commander, Cadet First Captain John Ladentubong Banwa from Cebu City, with his staff, Jesuel Kalima from Taguig City, Daryl Lugutan from Santa Mesa, Manila, Teo Rafal from General Santos City, Joven Esteban from Tarlac, Arian Hablanida from Muntinlupa City, Richard Magabo from Batangas, and Winces Ian Dacayo from Isabela. The Philippine Military Academy Band, under the baton of Musicians May 3rd Class Benji Tolentino, Philippine Navy. First Battalion Commander Robbie Bacolod from Negros Oriental with his staff, Levin Heasley Gaspi from Taytay Rizal, Mariel Bagol-Bagol from Batangas, Gerson Balagot from Benguet, Distan Oval from Bukidnon, and Brian Maron from Pangasinan. Alpha Company Commander Mark Ananchal from Quezon City with his staff, Kat Eya from Sultan Kudarat, Mark Fritz Jason Garcia from Baguio City, and Raymar Kalimag from Cagayan. First Platoon Leader Teresa Joy Agub from Quezon City. Second Platoon Leader Mike Lara from North Cotabato with the Company First Sergeant Judilee Ann Bugante from Iloilo. Bravo Company Commander Nero Oscar Culaton from Benguet with his staff, Mark Aceituno from Samar, Annalisa Tagakay from Baguio City, and Jefferson Tampok from Taguig City. First Platoon Leader Rafael Ong from Bulacan. Second Platoon Leader Ekek Bungo from Iligan City with the Company First Sergeant and Gilbert Agbing from Batangas. Second Battalion Commander Mark Kyle Bruce Casinilio from Cebu City with his staff, Jane Velasco from Iloilo, Marilisa Joy de Guzman from Nueva Ecija, Jim Salveo from Mountain Province, John Kalingian from Cagayan, and Dan C. from Laguna. Charlie Company Commander Chester Pineda from Leyte with his staff, Mike Tugawen from Apayao, Eileen Lodia from Rizal, Ren Santos Ramos from Davao, First Platoon Leader Jeff Manangan from Pangasinan, Second Platoon Leader Clifford Manawis from Pangasinan with the Company First Sergeant Sariel Cabardo from Leyte. Delta Company Commander Leopoldo Pasco from Pangasinan with his staff, Claude James Brender from Bukidnon, Sara Escobio from Mindoro, and Joshua Magpantay from Laguna. First Platoon Leader Randolph Ramirez from Dumaguete City. Second Platoon Leader Dominic Kimco Tombo from Davao City with the Company First Sergeant Maverick Sakay from General Santos City. As the colors pass in front of you, we request everyone to rise and render the appropriate courtesy. You may sit down after the colors have passed. Ladies and gentlemen, the colors led by Scholar Officer Cadet First Class Christian Carl Galicia from Cebu City. 3rd Battalion Commander Daniel Lucas from Mountain Province with his staff Irangel San Jose from Taguig City, J. Sagon from Cagayan, Kirk Franco from Cavite, Kevin Bagnol from Surigao del Sur, and Francis Ciso from Zamboanga del Sur. Echo Company Commander Christian Nael from Pangasinan with his staff Eileen O from Pangasinan, Charlie Resede from Batangas, and Michael Viray from Quezon City. 1st Platoon Leader Jake Odiada Badesyon from Iligan City. 2nd Platoon Leader Chester Gutierrez from San Antonio, Quezon, with the Company First Sergeant Alvin Mendones from Pangasinan. Foxtrot Company Commander John Randolph Abayari from Tarlac with his staff, Idiog Llamas from Cebu City, Christine Taro from Surigao del Norte, Clinton Adcock from Baguio City. 1st Platoon Leader Ken Jasper Soriano from Baguio City. 2nd Platoon Leader Kimberly Joy Baculir from Tabuk City, Kalinga, with the Company First Sergeant Percy Gangan from Isabela. 4th Battalion Commander Darwin Spike Remo from Santa Rosa, Manila, with his staff J.V. Legasca from Taguig City, Jeric Pagaya from Zamboanga, Sibugay, Dexter Dugas from Pasay City, Christy Tim from Negros Oriental, and Darwin Dapin from General Santos City. Golf Company Commander Tim Sapway from Tarlac with his staff, Tanya Pantalunan from Tarlac, Bernard Cudal from Tarlac, and Joshua Gumera from Tarlac. 1st Platoon Leader Erickson Cabingas from Camaratuan City. 2nd Platoon Leader John Michael Descentes from Rizal, with the Company First Sergeant Kirk Paren from Baguio City. Hawk Company Commander Alden Altamero from Kidapawan, North Cotabato, with his staff Junjin Ann Lacuesta Factor from Bidig, Ilocos Norte, Ram Cordova from Tacloban City, and Philip Servidad from Iloilo. 1st Platoon Leader A.G. Anyar from Puerto Princesa City. 2nd Platoon Leader Jerwin Cambangay from Nueva Ecija, with the Company First Sergeant Drexler Mayomis from Benguet.
That concludes this afternoon's ceremony. On behalf of the Superintendent and the Commandant of Cadets, Philippine Military Academy, we appreciate your visit to PMA. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang Republika ng Pilipinas!